Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Blake, aka the Pet Whisperer, bringing you some tips on how to care for your animals and in the process doing no harm. Unfortunately, many times in the process of healing, we use products or techniques that cause suffering and side effects. And the purpose of this video is to help you understand what healing is and how to help your animals without doing any harm. I want you to look into Louie's eyes and see a puppy that's really healthy and doesn't need over-vaccinating and chemicals to stay that way. The purpose of this video is to show you how, through Louie's experience and mine over the last 40 years, how we can do that and provide a very healthy lifestyle for your animal and for yourself. What are Dr. Blake and Dr. Louie recommending you do to keep your pets healthy? That's what we're going to talk about in the next part of the video. Please hang in there and enjoy the ride on the wave of life, just like Louie and Dr. Blake do each and every day. Hi there, this is Dr. Blake and Dr. Louie, and we want to welcome you to our little website. The idea of this video is to help you guys understand how it is that you can help your pets and do no harm. The first thing I tell all my clients and patients is to, number one, avoid things that you don't really need in your pet's life. One of those is over-vaccinations, which you can read about on my website. And you need to be informed because annual vaccines are not necessary and they can cause quite a bit of harm. Number two is drugs, chemicals you might be using with your pet that you don't know the side effects of. So it's important that you make sure that you stay away from them and be informed as to what their side effects are. Heartworm medication would be one of them. Topical flea products or oral flea products also have a lot of toxins in them, and you need to know what they are, because sometimes the symptoms that you're seeing in your dog is simply the chemical reaction that's going on in your little puppy. So by avoiding these things, you're going to do much better. The other thing is the food. The food should be of human grade only and fit for human consumption. No byproducts, chemicals, food additives, dyes, that sort of thing. I recommend BARF, B-A-R-F. It's on my website, and it's for human consumption by my standards, not by the company. Both Louie and I eat it, and we're both doing great, and we highly recommend it, but you can learn about that on our website. I also use Flint River Ranch, which is a dry food, human grade, and you can mix the two or feed it separately, preferably mixing the two because I like the higher protein content in the BARF food. Number two is water. Water, 80% of your body. That goes for the little guy, Dr. Louie here. And so I recommend a hard or a solid core carbon filter to make sure the water that you're drinking and feeding your pet is the best quality. Next thing would be avoiding any kind of environmental problems. Now this would be most likely cleaning supplies you're using in your house, cleaning agents, disinfectants, Clorox, stuff like that. Also, if you have a pest service, I would definitely recommend not using it. Stay away from it in your house and your yard, because the animals are stepping in it and then they ingest it or absorb it through their feet. So stay away from that. And then the next thing that I suggest, is very, very simple, is what I call Nature's Forgotten Miracle. It's a very simple nutritional supplement it's New Zealand 100% colostrum. And you can read about it on my website, but it's an excellent nutritional supplement for balancing the GI system, where 70% of your immune system is housed. And so by keeping a healthy gut, you have a cast iron gut, cast iron constitution. Whereas I tell my clients, what I want to do is see your dog be a goat in a dog suit, or a horse in a dog suit, or a pig in a dog suit, whatever. A pig in a goat in a pig suit. Either way, I want to make it so he can eat and digest anything. That indicates he has a strong digestive system. Another problem we see a lot in animals is joint-related problems. And for the last 25 years, I've been recommending Purna, which is sea muscle. VetraScience, which is on my website, also has a product called Glycoplex. Excellent product to use with your animals if you're having any problems with joint problems. Next thing that comes up is a very common problem is parasites. So usually fleas and ticks. And I found that I definitely do not recommend any of the topical contact flea products, because the active ingredient is a carcinogen and it's a neurotoxin. It's also absorbed through your skin. So if you put it on your dog, touch your dog, absorbed into your skin, and especially with your children. Very, very dangerous. They don't recommend it at all. And you can use essential oils a good diet and keeping your dog healthy, and he'll do just fine. The essential oils I recommend are on my essential oil page on my website. You can read about it, how to mix them, use them, very safe, smell good. And also in terms of shampoos, I recommend making sure you only use shampoos that don't have any chemicals in them, pesticides and so forth, dyes, sodium lauryl sulfate, any of these things. You want a natural shampoo so that again doesn't harm your pet. Anyway, these are just simple things that each of you can do, and by doing this you're going to keep your best friend nice and healthy and not having to go to the hospital or some emergency. And you can read about all this on my website. It's all there for you guys to learn from and share with others. All Louie and I ask you to do is remember our favorite quote, and that is, the person that says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person doing it. And also that what we recommend for everybody is at least give it a shot, try it, and then make your decision. Don't just go by what other people say. Have a great day, and thanks for listening. Thank you for listening. Here's a list of the products that we just talked about, Dr. Louie and I. Please share these with others. You can read about them on my website. Dr. Blake and Dr. Louie want to thank you for listening and sharing. We call it paying forward. Thanks for doing all you do for the animals. Dr. Louie will be smiling at you as you go, and he just wants you to say, make today a great day.